Bored to cool. Death from boredom. Death of boredom. Bored to death? The infinitely creative, manipulating pottery hands find no use for pottery. The movie about an actor playing an actor in a biographical film about an actor who played another actor in a biographical film. 3 degrees of separation, and yet we find the time to stop and appreciate the halls and monuments to pottery in the glass cabinets which feature the polished and entirely decorative trinkets to civilized society. Without hesitation, I muster the strength of one man compelled and capable of changing his world to revolve with and around him. The tale of the other chemist who longed to be seen with dignity and full attention. He concocts a missing piece of the nefarious evil world that surrounds us. A single pill, taken through the air, that has the receiver totally afraid of their friends and family, their co-workers and direct supervisors. God cannot protect them from this drug's effects. Elusively forces the would-be victim to watch as their world, their conception of authority and protection is no longer real or reliable, offering no solution but the life-saving design of his church, which believe in the salvation of alien or extraterrestrial creatures. This drug convincingly turns the world into an enemy, and taking productive, sane, and qualified members of society from functional to puppets, with no will but to be allowed to wish for death or life. Many cower into positions of terror, but few do manage to bravely execute themselves in the wake up of this horrendous villain. He succeeds, a man now able to adjust and slightly readjust until he finds a convincing but entirely perverse version of the reality for him and his victimized zombies to share and grow into. The children are allowed to life free of truth, and the parents do what they must to protect the youth from their nightmares and their hazardous affairs. But some manage to find their spots in the many holes and unexpected, inexplicative results of this mismanaged experiment. Funny enough, in time, it begins to resemble the reality the other chemist left some time ago. But the man still works to bring some length of his ability to create and manage large quantities of information readily and with deftness. Those who are of his time would stop to say, maybe manage a simplified burst of shock. But no one is capable of handling that much. Have you seen the paper today? This man was maybe destined but definitely driven to his position, and without consideration of this imaginary man who lived beyond the mind of his fellow sister, few are ever left to know just how much he left behind unfinished, but entirely planned. Beware the bored children. Their minds find universes where no history exists, merely ephemeral recreations through analogy. Beware the bored children, where no potent potions are truer than the unbridled sad boy's imagination.